Hi, I'm Sarah Berkovac, and I'm the collections curator at Mennonite Life. We were formerly the Lancaster Mennonite Historical Society, and we've changed our name to do a rebranding, but we still preserve the stories of the Mennonites of Lancaster County as well as interrelated communities. So we have a museum. We also have a large library and archives. This is a sampler quilt, and it's fairly well known in the county. The maker was named Veronica Bucher, and she was called Fanny. She was born in 1841 to a Mennonite family, and then she married Simon Snyder, who was Church of the Brethren. They lived in Clay Township, and she made this quilt probably before her marriage. So the date we have for it is 1860, and that's because it's written on the front here. So there's a small white block in the center that has the initials HW with 1860 printed above in black ink. The significance of this quilt is it's a type of quilt called a sampler quilt, and it is incredibly detailed. Each center block with the diamond is different. Some of them have as many as 122 pieces making up the block itself. It's sort of a marvel of intense detailed work. We really want to document the traditions of the area, and quilting is obviously a major tradition here. It's still celebrated in many groups, very popular. People come here for quilts. So this is a really excellent example of this type of quilt. From a personal note, I think that society in general does sort of a mediocre job of documenting women artists. And while this at the time probably would have been viewed as just an activity that women did, I think that we can take that look now and see how much work went into this, how detailed it is. And it is artistry. If we look at fine art, we think about training and being accepted into an academy and belonging to a school, and this, you didn't have formal training in sewing or quilting or embroidery. You got it at home or from friends, and it was an activity that you were sort of expected to know. But this activity is still a creative activity, and even without formal training, it's still art.